So my first month as an owner operator, as far as I'm concerned, went down without any real glitches or hiccups. Everything pretty much went as I expected it to. This is the first video that I've made since last month, April ended, which was my first month as an owner operator. I was about to make my Friday video, which was actually April the 30th, the last day, to kind of update you guys on everything that kind of, or summarize everything that kind of happened for the month. But I got news that somebody passed away, and it kind of just threw me out of the mood altogether. So that's why I didn't, it's been since like Tuesday since I uploaded. So but again, everything went down last month without any real major hitches. I do want to let you guys know real quick a couple of the maintenance expenses that I did have come up last month, because I did have a few things that came up with the truck that I needed to get repaired, but nothing that I would consider major. So the first thing that I recall going out last month, my first month as an owner operator, was the alternator. That was unexpected. I mean, I figured in on $1,000 worth of maintenance costs a month. Okay, so I kind of planned on that, but the alternator went out. I decided to do that myself. A battery cable was broken. That was easy to switch. I did that myself. I bought a steer tire. Okay, a steer tire was $375. Essentially I need to get something done with my front end. I need to take my truck to the front end alignment shop and see why my tire was wearing funny. But essentially I did get a steer tire for $375 last month. And my clutch fan went out last month. I was sitting around idling at different places, and I noticed that my temperature gauge would come up. So when I got the truck to the shop, the mechanic let me know that it was the clutch fan. The clutch fan was $450, and the shop charged me $250 to put it on. It was something, the clutch fan is something that an individual could do themselves, I would imagine, as I was watching the guy do it. I'm glad I didn't get into it myself. I don't turn a wrench much. I've told you guys that on this channel before, but I'm definitely learning how to now that I have my own truck. It was actually fun fixing the things that I did fix on the truck last month. I got a little minor air leak that I need to fix right now. And just kind of learning all of the different things, how to fix my truck myself. I can see that definitely leading to me being able to save some money. Obviously, mechanic shops are going to charge you $100, maybe more in your area per hour for labor. So if you can eliminate that cost by doing stuff yourself, obviously that's going to help you. I've been buying tools. It was a lot of things that I did buy last month that were expenses that, you know, just essentially just getting set up, just getting the stuff that I need right out the gate. So, you know, the other expenses that came up obviously was, you know, the insurance on the truck, right? I bought a trailer last month, stuff like that. I bought like different tools, you know, to have on the truck, bought some stuff for the truck. So, but you know, the unforeseen expenses, which I did, again, I set aside a budget. Not gonna say I set aside, but I planned on budgeting $1,000 for expenses. And I believe the cost of everything, the clutch fan was $700. The alternator was $250, so that's $950. And the steer tire was $375. We'll just say $400. So about $1,300. We'll just say about $1,340. We'll just call it $1,500 last month on stuff like that. So a little bit over budget, but you know, nothing that I would consider extremely outlandish. I was telling my friend the other day that the clutch fan went out, and he was like, ooh. But it wasn't a big deal. You know, the truck was down a couple of hours, and you know, I went and picked up the fan, took it to the mechanic, he put it on, I watched him, and lost a half a day basically. So though, just wanted to roll off some of the expenses that I had come up last month, my first month as an owner operator. Again, everything went pretty much according to what I expected. You hear, I know you guys have probably heard stories, all kind of stories probably you hear of things that happen when an individual starts their business, gets their own truck. So I'm just giving you my perspective, my story, how things happened my way. I pretty much made the gross income that I planned on or expected to make. I had the expenses pretty much that I expected to make, and I kept the money that essentially I expected to keep. So everything pretty much went according to plan, man. I was telling my brother earlier today, I'm glad I made this decision to become an owner operator. I was really skeptical about this decision before I made it, but I feel really good. You know, I really do. Aside from making the extra money, it just feels good. I feel more in control of my life and my finances. And there's a lot of other things that I need to do and that I'm gonna do to put myself in more of control over those things. But it does, I feel a total difference. I'm definitely glad I made this decision. I've had a different perspective on this in the past, so I feel obligated to come on and let you guys know that, you know, a year ago I was ready to get out of trucking, and now I feel totally different towards it. Hopefully that'll stay. Hopefully that'll stay that way. So again, I just wanted to come on and give you guys my perspective on what it's like to be a new owner operator and some things that I encountered my first 30 days. So if you look